The prices of Bitcoin has started to dump again towards the downside from the important support level which I have discussed in my previous videos as well. Is it that time that we'll finally see a 7 in the price of Bitcoin? I mean $75,000 or $70,000, or it is just a small correction towards the downside and soon the prices will pump again? Well, anything can happen and I'll be discussing each and everything in today's video. So let's get straight to the point. I'm on the Bitcoin's daily time frame chart, and right now the prices of Bitcoin has again dumped towards the downside, breaking this $91,000 crucial level. And last time, as you already know, I entered in a short position in Bitcoin, which ended up in, I would say, good profits only. I was trailing my stop loss, and as soon as the prices of Bitcoin started to reverse again in this candle over here, I booked my trade and I was 100% out of it. After that, we have seen the prices of Bitcoin going sideways, and recently once again it has dumped towards the downside, breaking the important $91,000 level. And right now, well, to be quite honest, the next important support for Bitcoin is at over here $73,000. but again, last time also the prices of Bitcoin reversed from this $80,000 level. There is not a major support at 80k level, but only a psychological level. But let's see, I mean, this time also we can see the prices of Bitcoin again dumping towards the downside till 80k, or maybe it can go all the way down till $73,000 as well to form a new lower low. If I zoom out, you can see prices of Bitcoin is in a downtrend. High, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So there are high chances prices of Bitcoin can go sub 80 to make a new lower low. But again, personally, I'm not taking any trade right now. Why? I would have entered in a short position over here, but there was no retest. Last time, as you can see, there was a rejection over here when the price was trying to come towards the upside. This was a resistance level at that time. So I found a good reversal signal, and that's why I entered in a short position over here. But this time, this level was a support level for Bitcoin, and whenever the price, any asset's price, does a breakdown of a support level, it has to come for a retest. That usually is a good confluence to enter in a short position, but I'm not seeing that at all this time, so I'm not entering in any trade. Talking about Ethereum right now, and well, if I extend this important resistance zone from $3,300 to $3,500, you can see exactly the price of Ethereum reversed from this support zone. The price of Ethereum exactly got reversed from my important zone over here from $3,400 approximately. And well, right now it is in middle of nowhere, so I'm not taking any trade. I would have captured this move over here and I would have entered in a short position, but I was not paying attention to the charts at that moment, so I missed this move. And yeah, that's pretty much the reason for it. I know it is a very lame reason and I regret it obviously, and next time I'll not miss any move at all. And don't take my trades as any financial advice. Do your own analysis, learn from my mistakes, learn from my analysis. So right now Ethereum's price is in middle of nowhere, and according to price action it can easily go again till $2,700. This is a very important support zone for Ethereum. It's better to take a long position over here or a short position over here. I know it is a very layman language concept, but I'm just trying to explain that this is a very important support and this is a very important resistance. Obviously don't take a long position or a short position blindly on any level. It is better to have 2 to 3 convictions before taking any trade. In the end, talking about Solana, so I hope you remember I entered in a long position in Solana last time at $121 was my entry price. Well, it went very well, and exactly according to my target. This was my first take profit, and my second take profit was somewhat over here. And obviously I was trailing my stop loss, so after that my whole trade got closed. But right now the price of Solana again is approximately at $127. Recently it came all the way down till $123 as well. To be quite honest, I'm not taking any trade in Solana. Why? Because I'm expecting a dump in the prices of Bitcoin followed with Ethereum, and if Bitcoin and Ethereum dumps, then Solana can also dump towards the downside. Plus there is a head and shoulders pattern. I'm not of a chart pattern guy, but it's been a very long time since the price of Solana is above this important support zone, and there are very high chances we can see a dump towards the downside from this zone. Not a dump, but at least a fake out, which can trigger mass liquidation in retailers, and then we can see a pump again towards the upside. But again, I'm obviously not taking any trade right now in Solana. This time I will wait for the price of Solana to do a fake out towards the downside, dump below this zone, then only I'll end up taking any long position if I want to take, followed with other conviction as well. But right now I'm not taking any trade in Solana. This is it for today's video. Just a quick video on Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana. Prices of Bitcoin are again dumping towards the downside. Ethereum's price is also heading towards the downside, because according to price action, the important purple support zone right now is a very crucial zone for Ethereum to be followed. And Solana also, it's a bit confusing right now in Solana whether it will pump towards the upside or dump, because most of the time it depends on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and if Bitcoin pumps, then Ethereum will also pump, and vice versa. But I'm not taking any trade in any of the crypto right now, and I'm expecting a little bit dump towards the downside this week. What do you guys think? Comment down below. If you want to trade Bitcoin, Ethereum or Solana, you can do that on Bybit or any other exchange. Link of all these centralized exchanges are in the description below. It's up to you. If you want to use, you can. No pressure promotion. You can use a decentralized exchange as well, for example Hyperliquid. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.